Motion activated.
What's happening?
What are they giving away over there? Something free?
No, I think they're having a movie premiere of sorts. In like a drunken, stupid rush, I ran back to my seat and I hit my tailbone on the armrest. I was sitting on the aisle. I totally brushed it off when it happened, but it's been like a week since then and it's like still painful to sit.
I actually missed most of the movie both times and I still haven't got to see my own part. Doing a trip with Chipper to Bali recently and him talking about how he didn't think he had anything, and then to see his finished part, and it was just, to me, I thought it was absolutely insane.
I also like the fact that Taj had a feature in it. His career has like transcends the ages.
I think Craig got the best part, somewhere in West Oz or something, and then it comes straight out into like massive, like biggest bone dare of the whole movie. So sick. Yeah, instead of the whole song, I think I was either gonna pick Mudhoney, the Money Will Roll Right In, or Sonic Youth, Schizophrenia.
We went dancing. We went to the disco on Sunday night. It was brilliant.
First time I met Noah was at my house in Byron, and I was dating this girl at the time. Came back and we had the fucking craziest fight that I've ever had with a girl, because I don't really fight, but this psycho fight, and I just remember being the most angry I've ever been, and like ran into my house just fuming, and Noah was there and I like hadn't even met him, and Matt was like, "Oh, this is Noah," and I was like, "Hey dude," and I like went in my room and just slammed the door because I was just so bummed, and that was the first time I ever met him. So I don't think he's even changed that much, but it's just everyone has not seen him to like seeing how good he is, and I think he was always going to be that good. He just obviously surfing with all the guys and everything, he's like gone harder, but I think he always had that raw talent that he was going to be gnarly.
Like, why is this guy wearing this singlet? But Dion's just going like, what the fuck ever. Like, I'm just wearing it. It's pretty funny. He needs to get bigger muscles though, I think, to pull it off properly.
To still have people ask you about it, it's like, well, what do you have to wear to not get asked about what you're wearing? But no, I just like wife beaters are funny.
I played a bit of rugby and cricket at school too, but I didn't like it.
I tried for like 3 hours to get it, and there was this crazy dude on the beach. I think he was like off his head on drugs or something. He was like running, jumping off the cliff next to us, and he was like yelling at me and Tanner like, "You're not gonna do it, like, you can't do it today, the conditions aren't right, I've done it before." Like once we finally worked out how to do it, Tanner like was the first person to try and like run and jump, and he looked like he was gonna land it, and then he just went straight through his board. It was so good to come in like, and I just walked like straight past him. I was like, I told you I'd do it.
I went to Hawaii and I didn't surf pipeline.
The surfer pole thing, I think like the people who I've always looked up to were pretty stoked on it. Actually talking to Bruce, like I never thought I'd hang out with Bruce for like 20 minutes. And then I saw Nathan Fletcher the next day and he like just like nodded at me or something. I was like, whoa, sick, he's the man. Like, it's pretty rad. Maybe it was like a pimple that was about to pop, and I just kind of ended up being the person who did it, which is like pretty weird. It could have been like anyone that was going to say it. I felt like it was going to happen. Like if it wasn't then, like you never know who was going to say it. Someone could have said it like a couple of weeks after, you know, and then it would have been like on them. But I guess it's on me. Pretty crazy.
When Kai was first starting, like we were all fucking 18, and like now it feels like that was only a couple of years ago, but it's so much has happened in that time, and to be that age now and look at these young guys, it's really fucking cool to see. Like I feel like an old dude talking about like young kids, which I never envisioned myself doing that, but I am now, and it's pretty crazy. But I'm so proud of all those guys because they're so fucking amazing at surfing, and they're all the coolest kids ever.